Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer Mark of Chaos with me, Grey Hunter, where last time we fought the Flylord and we held the castle against the Empire. This time, we get to go pick our patron god at the Trial of the Gods, so let's go forth and do just that. Ow. Hopefully that wasn't redonkulously loud. I whacked my finger on the desk. To prove his worth, Thorgar must pass through the caves, passing whatever tests the gods have set against him. It will take all of his cunning, skill, and courage to survive, but the rewards will be great indeed. Yes, they will. So the only person who gets to come on this adventure is Thorgar himself. This will be where we pick our patron god, so let's get to it. As I said in... actually, I'll explain it after the cutscene. Seeing as this is kind of important.
Thorgar, you have come to the place of your destiny.
You are the herald of the gods? This is your face?
This is but my spirit to guide you on the true path. Within this cave, you shall prove your worth to the gods.
It is some great beast, no doubt. Or perhaps a host of mighty warriors. We shall slaughter them with ease.
A champion of the gods needs no army to prove himself.
Sucker!
And you alone may pass the portal of the gods. You and you alone will face the tests within.
Then let us begin.
Plot twist. Thorgar thought he got to bring his friends. Nuh-uh. So, as I explained in a previous video, there are only two options in this particular game. You can pick to follow Khorne, or you can pick to follow Nurgle. There isn't an option to follow Slaanesh or to Tzeentch, and there is no option to just be Chaos Undivided, which is kind of what Asvar Kul was supposed to have been, because he was the Chosen of Chaos. So, the Chosen of Chaos was like the
gods have
font of
favored
all
me
the
once
gods.
more, and I will not fail them. I will become a legend, the greatest champion of the gods.
Yes, Thorgar, you will. But first, you must face their challenges.
The door opens. Let's see what the gods have laid out for me.
Spiders. In the one and only time that they turn up in the game. Spiders. So, we'll have to take out 3 spider nests.
Their fangs can't even pierce my armor.
Thorgar, I'm trying to, give some exposition to the viewers. God. So unreasonable. So it's better in this particular instance to just focus on the spider nests, because the spiders, they can hurt you, not terribly much, and they'll spawn faster than you're able to destroy them if you leave them alone, and don't worry about the nests. So we'll kill a couple of these, just to stop them from being irritating. No Thorgar.
My rage carries me on.
Fine, fight the spiders. It's better if you just beeline for the spider nests, though. Sometimes Thorgar won't let you. He'll be like, no, I want to fight the spiders. Please let me fight the spiders. You'll be like, no, fuck off. Fight the nest. You won't die to them unless you hang around for ages fighting them. I guess if you didn't realize in the objective screen that it says destroy the nests, you might fight them, assuming that at some point it would go, you've killed enough of them. Continue. It won't, though. But then they don't do enough damage, as Thorgar said, to actually kill you, unless you let them. So now there's only 1 nest left, which is good, because that means we can just fight the rest of these spiders. And then deal with the ones that are slowly spawning, because there's only 1 of them able to spawn now at a time, so you won't get overwhelmed, which is good. As I was saying about the whole gods thing, I realized that I put in the description of both the first video and the playlist itself that we're fighting as the bad guys, but that's not strictly true. I mean, it kind of is, in the sense that the Empire represents order and lore and that sort of thing. Yes, go away, spider. Oh yeah, once you destroy all three nests, the spiders die, so if you manage to outrun them,
drives me forward.
you can pretty much avoid having to kill them all. But it's extra experience for Thorgar if you do so, and you get a free heal thing over here. So, as I was saying, I said in the video and in the playlist description that we're playing as the bad guys, when that's not strictly true. Chaos is more of a kind of grey area. They do evil things.
The power of Nergal restores me! My conquest grows
But
with every
the gods
moment.
themselves, I mean, like,
I will seek
look
out
at the
my
gods,
foes.
right? Khorne is the god of war and slaughter, but so is Sigmar. Sigmar is a god of war and slaughter too, in the sense that he is the god of honorable battle and that sort of thing. Are you going to progress through
The
the...
enemy will not
Come on, we got to go to Nagal's challenge, dude.
Khorne's
But
rage
Khorne
drives me
and
forward.
Sigmar have a lot in common.
Nergal's plague bearers! The Lord of Decay wishes to test my resolve.
Yes, he does.
Khorne shall bless this
And
carnage.
in that same sense, when
No
there's the
foe
god
is worthy of me.
goddess Shala, English, when there's the goddess Shalaya, I think her name is. I think that's how you pronounce it. Also, these are toned down plague bearers. They're not actually as strong as the plague bearers you would fight with as Nurgle's champion. These ones only have 1 hit point each. The actual realsies plague bearers have 3. So these are kind of a nerfed version. You have to kill 32 of them. Not that big a deal. I'm mainly going to just leave Thorgar where he's standing and let him do his thing. He'll figure it out. So Shyala, I think, is what she's called. She's the goddess of life and health and all that good stuff, right? But Nurgle is too, in a sense. He's the Lord of Decay and such. But Decay is life, because he's the Lord of Plagues. Plagues are alive, technically. Lord of Bacteria and all that sort of stuff, if you want to get really technical about it. Technically, he is a god of life as well. Tzench is the Lord of Change. Oh, Thorgar, you might need a bit of help, actually. There, use that. There's a couple of healing fountains around as well, so I'll use them if he starts getting low on health. How many has he killed? 15. So we're about halfway through the challenge. Not too bad. And Tzench, because he's the Lord of Change, right? He's the Lord of Change. It's what it says in the title. He is therefore, technically, I suppose you could say, a god of... Ooh, you should probably run. I'm going to use one of these. Thorgar. Please run. Thorgar. Seriously, bro. Go. Okay, he might die here because he's refusing to run. Go, 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 go. Get out of here. Get out, get out. Oh god. That would be awfully embarrassing. Make it to the fountain. Okay, good. Here, use that on the plague bearers. Okay, please kill them. Alright, there we go. I think he's all good. That would have been awfully embarrassing if I was in the middle of... Seriously? Now he's just trying to piss me off. How many of them are there left? Yeah, now he's just trying to annoy me. I'm gonna have to use another one of these healing potions, I think. God damn it, Thorgar. I hate you sometimes. Okay. Now I think he's got it. He should be alright. But I'm gonna watch him and help him out, just so he doesn't die on me. Which he still might do, because he's being an idiot. There's 2 of them left, Thorgar. Come on. There's literally 1 left. You can do this. You are a big jerk, and I hate you. Okay, so we'll go get that healing fountain. Jesus Christ. So, as I was saying, or at least trying to, before Thorgar decided that he was going to be a derp about everything, Tzench is Lord of Change. So technically Lord of Innovation, no? So there's a flip side to all of these gods. They're more grey than anything.
Forged anew from the shards of Ghoul's own blade.
Indeed.
With such a weapon, I could destroy an army myself!
I'm a little confused as to why Nurgle gives you the weapon, seeing as he's like the guy who would be more to give you armor. Yes, you do.
My axe is needed.
So we get 2 units to help us this time. They're kind of good. The Marauders are nice. The Marauder Axe Throwers are the real good ones, though. So let's head out through this way. We'll go into Khorne's challenge area. We'll put you guys here and you guys here. We'll be facing actual bloodletters in this one, so Khorne's patron demons. These guys are legit bloodletters, though. They're not these 1 hit point pansies that Nurgle made us face. These guys are for realsies. They will kill you, and they explode when they die, because yay. Thorgar is cursed. Yeah, there we go. He's cursed during this test. Use your blood offering skill to
We
cure.
will spill their blood as an offering to the Lord of Slaughter!
We won't worry about it just yet. We'll worry about using that once he gets to a low hit point level. You should really be the first one engaging these guys, Thorgar.
Death for the Death Lord! Rage shall ruin
You're not gonna...
nations.
No? Okay.
I am death! Kill! Destroy!
I might split him off from these guys, actually. Yeah, I'm going to. You guys are just gonna sit at the back.
Great champion! My rage shall ruin
You guys are gonna sit at the back.
nations.
Thorgar's gonna do all the work.
Tribe
Ooh,
is the
good lord.
strongest.
I forgot about them popping out right next to you.
Kill with
Kill it.
glee! Shall destroy this army with ease.
Yeah. Because this guy explodes when he dies, he will kill some of your...
My
Yeah, he'll kill some of your
grows with
folks.
every moment we follow you, great champion.
So we kind of want to put these guys into a good defensive position. Can you stop it, Marauders?
Heap the skulls
I'm not
of
in the mood for
slain.
your shit. Thorgar's giving me enough trouble as is. You know what? Stand ground.
The leash is off. I shall destroy this army with ease.
Good God. He's getting a little low in hit points, so after he's killed this bloodletter, I'm going to send him back over
conquest
here.
grows with every moment.
And you're going to use
We
your blood
join
offering.
for the great slaughter.
Die, Marauders, die. Thank you.
I need no help with killing.
Alright, let's get him. Get him. Oh, nice axe throwers. Good job.
Oh,
Get 'em.
beautiful bloodshed.
Charge. So, there's a lot of similarities when you look at the powers of chaos between the forces of good,
My
as it
axe is
were,
needed.
and the forces
Mighty
of
Khorne,
evil.
guide my axe.
But in the Warhammer world, one of the things that I really like about it is that there's not really clear-cut good and evil. Everyone's a shade of grey. Like the Empire. The Empire was founded on Sigmar killing all those who opposed
There is
him
no retreat, only
and casting out people from the Empire. So the North Eye, a lot of the Hordes of Chaos foot soldiers like these Marauders were, back in the day, when the Empire was founded, barbarian tribes. But they were barbarian tribes that didn't quite agree with Sigmar on the whole course of the Empire thing in the lore. So he cast them out. Now, admittedly, they were doing really, really bad things. Did we complete the challenge? We did. Hooray. Now, admittedly, they were doing really, really bad things.
What would you have us do?
And they didn't really deserve to be in the Empire, as is. But there's still that grey area. Now, this opens this southern gate area. And if you're not looking at it, you wouldn't notice, perhaps, that there's loot. There's loot to be had. There are also more bloodletters. So Thorgar's going to go on ahead. Because he's got a good chance against these guys. And the Marauder Axe Throwers, if they would stop moving, they're going to help him out a bit.
Kill everything!
Yeah, man.
Death for the dead
Guys, help out. And throw that. There you go. Now you're doing it, Thorgar. And the Bloodletters are apparently confused. They're not sure which enemy they should be fighting, which is good. Ow. That hurt. You know, you can keep helping. Please keep helping. Nice. Okay, so past challenge number 2. Challenge number 3 is behind this gate, but we'll get to that in a second. We want to grab all of these potions and such first. And you have an extra point, so your extra point will go into Indomitable Constitution. Thorgar's a little weak. I've been trying to play him, and people will probably have commented on this by the time the videos go up, because I recorded all of this in one day. So far, I began recording this morning, and so far I'm up to the end of chapter 1. Well, this is the end of chapter 1. So I'm sure people have mentioned already, probably in the comments, the reason Thorgar keeps getting his ass kicked is because you're not fighting with him properly. And you're right, you are right. I've been treating him like an Empire captain, and he's not an Empire captain. Like, not even slightly. Stefan von Kessel is by far my favorite character, like hero character in this game, because his abilities are actually kind of balanced. Unfortunately, Thorgar's abilities, not so much. But we're getting better, and once we pick a patron god, he will become a lot more like Stefan, and then I will stop sucking so badly with him, and he will stop getting his ass kicked, and maybe then we can have nice things. So I am aware that I've been playing him wrong. It's okay, I will fix it. Future me says to past you who has commented on the videos and are going, how come he's not, fixing what he's doing? I will.
The gods blessed you too much, and now I will
end
your misery. Such a fate does not await me. We fear nothing.
So these guys, these spawns of chaos, they are former champions of chaos. Oh yes, they used to be Thorgar. And there's a quotation. If we can go around this fountain, please. There's a quotation from one of the Caiaphas Cain novels. And those of you who have watched my Silent Storm Sentinels LP know that I love Caiaphas Cain. He is a great character in a great series of books. He says in... Can you please help? Good God. He says in one of the books, when he's training a set of commissar cadets at a skolum, I think they call it, he's teaching them about the forces of chaos. And he says in his lecture to them, you should probably heal up while you've still got some people to heal with. He says in his lecture to them that, oh Thorgar, please don't get your ass kicked, that the followers of chaos, who are the lucky ones, are the ones who the gods never notice. To which,
of damnation as your reward, Thorgar.
In a minute, I need to grab this. Which seems a little strange, doesn't it? I mean, surely you'd be the lucky one if your god notices you. But he says no, because the ones that never get noticed never have the chance to change into, demon spawns.
A magical blade and impenetrable armor? Nothing will stop me!
Well, something might. If you're not careful. And I always thought that was particularly apt. Like, the lucky chaos guys are the ones that the gods never notice. Alright, so, Khorne gave us some armor, which seems really weird, seeing as it should be the other way around. Nurgle gives us the armor, Khorne gives us the cool axe that hits things really, really hard, seeing as Khorne is, the god of axes and such. And we'll put 2 more points into this. Oh, I have 1 more point to spend. I did not realize that I hadn't spent all of them. Okay. Now we can have nice things. Beautiful.
These will be my lands.
But now we have to face the final challenge before we get to pick our god. So the final room before the final room. And in here, we'll face our last challenge. What will it be? What will it be?
I am your doom!
Oh snap.
It cannot be! How can I fight myself? All who tread upon the path of chaos must fight themselves at some time. Their greed, their hope, their fear, their anger will threaten to overcome them. Which will overcome you?
And this is actually really, really chill for a chaos final test, because usually in the lore of the universe of Warhammer Fantasy, the final test is usually to kill someone you love, and it's usually not an avatar of yourself. It's usually your sister, your brother, your best friend, the guy who trusted you from childhood. You know, it's usually something fairly significant. In this case, it's like, no, just fight yourself, bro. That's pretty laid back and chill for the followers of Chaos. So we are indeed fighting ourselves. Thorgar, it would be nice if you hit yourself. Thanks. We should win this fairly handily. We healed up just before heading into the fight. We'll keep fighting defensively just so we don't die, because that would be really, really embarrassing to die at the end. You know, make it through all of Thorgar's derp and then die right here. That would go down well. So far I haven't had to redo any of the episodes because of ultimate failure, so I'm hoping to keep that going. Come on, Thorgar. 8 hit points. Yeah, I'm not going to bother about the defensive thing anymore, I'm just going to hit him. Which one do we want to do? Yeah, let's do this. Smack him really hard. What are we on? 18 to his 1. Finish him off. Come on. There you go.
Before you lies the ring of change. With it, you will wield the mutating power of the gods.
So from what I remember, this is the one nod to Zench that's in the game. I could be wrong. I probably am. It has happened. But this is the Ring of Change.
Against the power of change? The power of chaos itself?
Yep. Oh, I didn't get to tell you what it does. Well, while we're waiting for the gods to speak, that thing lets you create spawn of chaos from the enemy. It's going to be beautiful. And by the end of the mission, at the end of the campaign,
symbol of Thorgar. Yes. Choose the Lord of Decay.
I'll just let them do their thing.
No more will you feel pain. No more shall you fear death. All things die. Embrace your destiny with Grandfather Nurgle. The skull rune of Khorne, the Lord of Battles. Bow to the throne of skulls. Unleash the mighty warrior within you. All shall die beneath your blade, as Lord Khorne grants you his strength. No matter how many foes you slay, you too will die one day upon that bloodied field. The path of Khorne is short and painful. Do not heed these vile lies! What glory is there in the service of the Maggot King? Serve Khorne well, and you will become an immortal champion and prince upon the battlefield! Who other than Nurgle can protect you against the rot? Who but the Lord of Decay knows the true gift of immortality? Choose now, Thorgar! Choose your eternal master!
So yeah, both have winning arguments. Very strong, so we can choose the path of blood, or we can choose the path of pus. I haven't actually seen an LP where somebody chose Khorne, so I'm going to choose Khorne. Usually people choose Papa Nurgle, and I'm guessing that's because Papa Nurgle actually has some cool stuff. So does Khorne. But for some reason nobody ever chooses him, so we will. Now, before we do that, the Ring of Change lets you choose any non-hero melee character, like melee attacker, so halberdiers, swordsmen, etc. Even knights, and it turns them into a spawn, so by the end of the campaign, we will probably have more spawn than actual units, but for now...
There is no retreat, only attack!
Only attack, in the true spirit of Khorne. Take us, Bloodlord. How can I resist blood for the blood god? Oh,
Your fate is sealed! Begone! This one is mine now!
Sod off, Nurgle.
You have served
I'm sorry,
me
Nurgle,
well,
I do like
Thorgar.
you.
Yet you can become a greater champion still, for the glory of both man and god! I have pledged myself to your service, and I will do all in my power to bring the glory. Our great champion, Asavar Kull, was slain, and a great servant was taken from us. Yet all the gods protected his body, imbued it with their power, so that one day another might take his place. Cool's body survived? The meddling elves hid it from us, with spells that even the all-seeing eyes of the gods could not penetrate. Go to the Herald and ask about the elf mage. We showed him what happened, and he will guide you. I will not fail you.
Hooray. So I was always a little bit confused by the whole... The gods can't see? The all-seeing eyes of the gods couldn't see his... where the elf took the body? How does that work? They're the gods. Yeah, there we go. I was waiting for it to trigger. I was like, I don't think I have to do anything else. Oh well. So, Khorne is now our Lord and Master, and we've got a funky new helmet, we've got a cool new red armor, and we're ready to go kick some ass. Let's do it! Yay, we were victorious. So yeah, axes are kind of a thing with Chaos.
So, you've chosen a single patron.
Yep.
I hope the future proves your choice was the right one.
Oh, it was.
The body of Cool, Herald. You know where it can be found. What do you know of the elf mage?
So, the gods told you about Cool. You've been blessed indeed.
Indeed I
The
have.
body is hidden from all eyes, mortal and immortal. Yet the elves know where it lies. There is one of them, a mage of suffering, who casts the final enchantment. Find the mage, tear the knowledge from their dying lips, and you will know what the gods do not. Follow my orders, and you will triumph.
Olaf!
I think I'm the warlord
Berserker,
here.
son of Norskar!
Hey Olaf.
You're alive! Thank the gods, blooded one. The
So
elves shall
bombastic.
weep in memory of the day that Thorgar became their foe. We head to the Sea of Claws. Tell our brave warriors to make ready for war.
Onward to glory and victory. Okay, so I believe it'll throw us straight into Chapter 2, so I'll let Chapter 2's cinematic thing play. Yes, it does. The Wrath of the Ratkin.
Though he had slain many in his quest for greatness, Thorgar the Bloodied One relished the thought of more slaughter. Thorgar would become an unstoppable killer with Khorne, the Lord of Battles, as his master. Merciless in battle, and filled with inhuman strength and anger. Now Thorgar was to take the next steps towards glory and immortality. To find the body of Asavar Kul and take up his mantle as the greatest champion of chaos. This knowledge was held alone by a mage, an elf of Earthone. To find him, Thorgar would need new allies, friends whose eyes and ears saw and heard many things. They dwelt beneath the surface, unknown to any, except the insane. They were the shadowy Chaos Ratmen, the Skaven.
The Skaven. So the Ratmen. We will be finding them at some point. I'm not sure if the game actually goes into it, but with the lore of the Skaven, basically, they live underneath the world, right? They live in this, in burrows, underneath the world. Their tunnels stretch underneath the world. Like, literally, they have tunnels under the Empire, they have tunnels under Bretonia, they have tunnels under the Eastern Empire of Cathay that nobody's really been to. It's basically China. Just roll with it. They have tunnels in the New World. It's America, but lizards live in the forests, not, Native American Indians, so it's a little bit more dangerous. But these guys, these Ratmen, they're a big deal. They're a big deal. They're a lot of fun. I do really like the Skaven. The Skaven are interesting. But that will have to wait until next time, or maybe the time after that. I'm not sure if there's many missions Okay, there's at least one before we actually meet the Skaven, so Ratmaster, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Warhammer Mark of Chaos, where as a champion of Khorne, with our cool new Khorne banner, English, oh dear, don't record when you're tired. Under our new Khorne banner we will fight for the glory of the gods. So next time with me, Grey Hunter. Toodaloo.